Have you ever been asked to provide a urine sample at someone else's wedding? The request came during the father-daughter dance. My cousin Stephanie's new mother-in-law, Dolores, cornered me by the chocolate fountain with a plastic cup hidden in her purse. "I need your pee," she whispered, grabbing my wrist. "Right now." I thought I'd misheard her over the DJ playing Butterfly Kisses, but then she shoved the cup into my jacket pocket and started pushing me toward the bathroom. Let me back up. Dolores had been a nightmare since engagement announcements. She'd tried to cancel the venue, claiming asbestos. She'd called my aunt crying about bloodline purity when she found out we were Puerto Rican. But this wedding was happening because Stephanie's fiancé Bradley had finally stood up to her. What none of us knew was that Dolores had hired a private investigator who'd been following Stephanie for months, convinced she was a drug addict because she'd once been photographed leaving a dispensary. It was CBD cream for her grandmother's arthritis. "Bradley has to take a drug test Monday for his promotion," Dolores hissed as she corralled me into the country club's hallway. "But I know Stephanie's been drugging him. I need clean urine to switch with his sample so he doesn't lose everything." I stared at her. "That's insane and illegal." She pulled out her phone, showing me a photo of my car at the dispensary from that same day. So is marijuana trafficking. I should mention I'm a youth pastor. The photo could have ruined my career, even though I was literally just the driver. But instead of panicking, I did something worse. I took the cup. "Give me 5 minutes," I said. Dolores actually smiled, this creepy victory smile. What she didn't know was that I'd been on antibiotics for a kidney infection. Antibiotics that turn your urine bright orange, like radioactive orange, like no human should produce this color orange. I filled that cup with confidence and handed it back. She tucked it into her purse, wrapped in napkins from the cocktail hour. "You saved our family," she whispered. Then she went back to the reception like nothing happened. I watched her give a toast about trust and family values while hiding drug test urine in her purse. The wedding photographer actually captured her clutching that purse during the speech. It's in the album. Monday came. Bradley texted our family group chat that his mom had been arrested at LabCorp for attempting to tamper with his drug test. Apparently, when she tried to switch the samples, she pulled out a cup of fluorescent orange liquid. The technician called security immediately. They tested the sample and found massive amounts of antibiotics, which prompted questions about prescription fraud. Bradley's actual test was clean, obviously. But here's where it gets better. The private investigator Dolores hired, he'd been recording everything for potential court use, including her asking me for urine. He turned it over to police when she refused to pay him. The recording included her admission about trying to frame Stephanie, the threats about the dispensary photo, everything. She got 18 months probation and had to pay my legal fees from the lawyer I never actually needed. Bradley and Stephanie moved to Oregon the next month. They sent me a wedding photo with a thank you note and a Starbucks gift card with "For all the coffee you can legally drink" written on it. The prosecution asked if I wanted to press additional charges for blackmail, but I declined. Having your mother-in-law's mugshot from the urine tampering arrest was payment enough. Last Christmas, Bradley's dad sent me a bottle of scotch with a note. "Thanks for the orange piss that saved my son's marriage." Dolores wasn't invited to their vow renewal. She spent it in court-ordered therapy learning about boundaries. The therapist, ironically, was someone I knew from seminary who specialized in narcissistic personality disorder. He says she's making progress but still insists the orange urine was a conspiracy. The dispensary photo? It's framed in my office now. Below it, I put a sign, "Supporting grandmother's arthritis relief since 2019. My congregation thinks it's about charity work. The family knows better." And somewhere in an evidence locker, there's still a cup of orange urine that brought down a monster-in-law. They said it's the weirdest evidence they've ever logged.